Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. As a student, we often make ourselves look small because we have classmates or friends that are able to answer a complex question without struggling. But little did we know that is the habit that will affect the way we think. When we frequently make comparison with others like our peers, we end up restraining ourselves towards being better and start losing the confidence we need to help us. And there is a quote by Theodore Roosevelt: comparison is the thief of joy, which highlights how measuring one's life against others often causes insecurity, jealousy, and discontent. Meanwhile, a person that accepts the way they are, they tend to believe that every people have different abilities and capabilities for any situation. This is because we need to realize that everyone has different strengths. Just because a fish can climb a tree doesn't mean it's a failure. Just because you have a different strength does not mean you cannot be successful. Due to the fact that I am a student of pharmacy just like you guys, I understand the struggle that we face since I too always comparing myself, scared to try new things because since there are so many amazing people out there with amazing talent. But as time went by, I realized that my social skills are not going anywhere. So I tried to get out of my comfort zone, and surprisingly, I actually able to talk in front of people casually. This action proved that I can do what others can instead of keep comparing myself and not trying to move forward. So, you guys must think, why is the problem caused from comparing ourselves to others? Let me tell you, social comparison acts as a barrier for an individual to continuously improve their skill development. A research shows that when we are around high achievers, we instantly feel worse about ourselves, even if we are actually doing a great job on people's eyes. We let our immediate surrounding dictate our worth. To get a better skill, you need to focus on your own progress. But social comparison ruins this. It forces you to look at the person next to you instead of the work in front of you. If you are get if you are better than them, you're being lazy and stop trying. If they are better than you feel defeated and you quit. Either way, you freeze your own progress because you are trying to match with someone else's speed instead of finding your own. Now, rather than having a negative thinking to our capabilities, we should help ourselves to improve based on the skill that we already have as an alternative. A constant comparison to others makes us overlook on our own special abilities because we try to become the targeted person instead of what makes us different from others. What we need is self acceptance. According to Dr. Lisa Finlay, the fact that comparison that we make to others are usually unfair by design because we tend to compare our messy inside to others' polished outside, overlooking our own abilities in doing something because we see the worst in ourselves. By understanding and finding our own special abilities, we are able to solve the same question as others, but with other perspective. Let me give you an example. Some people have a good memory, while you have a good imagination, which either way will help us in a different form of skill. As you know, when there is a solution, there must be a benefit. Even it does not give that much impact to us, but it is enough to give a positivity to us. Self acceptance does not mean we quit from growing, but it boosts the creativity and provides comfort to our mind in decision making process so that we are able to face a problem without the need to think of what we can't do but others can. And not to mention, it also helps to strengthen our mental health without overloading it with our overthinking. There is a statement from Dr. Leon, which is an author and clinical psychologist. It says that accepting ourselves as we are today does not mean we will be without the motivation to make changes or improvement that will make us more effective or that enrich our life. It's simply that it's self-acceptance and is no way tied to such alteration. We don't have to actually do anything to secure our self acceptance. We only have to change the way we look at ourselves. Being different is what makes us who we are. We does not have to be as good as other people since we have different approaches to something compared to others. Now, after all that speech that I have given about the problem, the benefit, the solution, we finally have come to summarize. While we frequently make comparison to others like our peers, we end up restraining ourselves towards being better and start losing the confidence we need to help us. The comparison will turn the situation you're in into a problem, as we can't help ourselves to stop comparing to others as we think that we are incapable of improving. As the solution, we should look at the good quality in ourselves which creates the self-acceptance. So, I encourage you guys to stop comparing yourself to other people as it will eventually drain your energy and even your mental health. As a student, we all have different specialties. Some have talent on creativity, some have talent on idea making. The differences can be used together to create a complete and perfect ideation. Don't say I'm not as good as them so I don't want to try it. Or I'm gonna look like a fool if I try. If you approach it according to your perspective, you are able to obtain what everyone else does too. It is just the matter of how you get to it. And that is all from me. Thank you for listening for my speech.